skill-based matchmaking. Probably one of the last things you want to hear as a multiplayer gamer playing your favorite AAA multiplayer game. And honestly, since you've probably been dealing with skill-based matchmaking for a few years now, you've either stopped playing video games, think video games are boring, or hell, maybe you're back to playing single-player games. What's going on, everybody? Cryptix, and this is more or less an opinion piece, a rant, if you will, but skill-based matchmaking has, for me at least, made me realize that I do enjoy video games, but I don't want to be sweating every 2 seconds, pretending that I'm trying to, get initiated into FaZe Clan by playing an algorithm known as skill-based matchmaking. Now, we're going to get into all of the nitty-gritty details and maybe even a solution for this system, but before we do, don't forget to drop a like. I know I'm pretty ambitious here, but let's set the like goal to 50 likes. I know at least 50 of you are going to be watching this, and hell, if you've actually experienced skill-based matchmaking before, tell me a specific experience down in the comment section below. And of course, if you are new, hit that subscribe button and that bell. Now let's get into it. So, skill-based matchmaking, if you guys don't know what it is, right, you've probably just heard gibberish for the past minute and 30 seconds, but basically it's an algorithm. It's a system where if you are playing at a certain level, the developers will then, matchmake you with people, quote unquote, at a similar skill level, which is so far from the truth, it almost makes me want to throw up. Skill-based matchmaking is this algorithm, is this system, right? And let's say you're playing Call of Duty, for example, after work, after school, and let's say, you get a UAV, a counter UAV, which are like, the lower kill streaks, but then you have like the advanced UAV, which is like 9 kill streak, right? So you have to kill 9 people without dying, essentially, right? So what happens is, based off your KD, which is the kill-death ratio, and your performance in Call of Duty, let's say you are playing at a certain level for a game or two, the skill-based matchmaking algorithm will then put you in lobbies with people that actually get the same, if not more extreme kill streaks, more higher, scores, higher KD ratio, right? So basically people that are essentially the same, if not better than you, but most of the time it is people that are better than you. It is a system put in place so the people that have quote-unquote disabilities, sometimes that's the case, some people are, abusing the skill-based matchmaking algorithm, which we will get into in a second, but it's basically a way for the devs to make the game quote-unquote fun for people that have, a very low skill in the game. So let's say, for example, I only have one hand. Let's say I have a disability and I'm only able to play the game with one hand on my controller. I'm not going to be as good, at least for the most part, as some people with 2 hands that can actually, touch the controller in certain ways, do certain combinations, triggers, all that fun stuff, right? So what happens is skill-based matchmaking has made it easier for people with disabilities. Maybe let's just say I have poor vision, for example, right? And, I can't see all the enemies. Well, I'm not going to be as good, but then I'm going to be put into lobbies with people that have a similar skill level as me, whether they have a disability or not. And I think that accessibility option is actually really nice for people that do have that certain predicament, right? But for the rest of the people that don't have a disability and are just trying to play the game casually, and maybe they have a great game, well, then the system basically puts you in lobbies with people that are trying to compete in tournaments and, will just completely just take a giant steaming dump on you because they are just that much better at the game than you are. And this is in so many video games, right? Like, if I could, just count some of them out, NBA 2K has it in a couple of game modes, right? Call of Duty definitely has it, and it's ruined the franchise, to be honest with you. Halo, I believe, has it, even the new Halo Infinite. You can even say Rocket League has it. There's so many multiplayer games out there. Fortnite, you know what I mean? Like, even though it's not as prevalent, Fortnite does have some type of skill-based matchmaking if you win a certain amount of Fortnite games. every game that you probably have played in the past few years for at least the multiplayer level, and even Apex Legends has it too, you know what I mean? Every game at a multiplayer scale has had this algorithm put in place so everybody, quote unquote, can enjoy the game because they're getting matched up with people at similar skill level. But here's the problem. If I come home after work, or I'm, let's say I'm in school and I come, home at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, I'm not going to want to sweat my butt off to play people that are in FaZe Clan or that are just, in esports tournaments, right? That's not the purpose of playing a multiplayer game. I just want to maybe play and, compete a little bit, but I don't want to be, going crazy, being so attentive that, like, I'll snap at anybody trying to talk to me because I'm concentrating so hard playing the game. It is not the way multiplayer games have been at least 10 years ago, but recently, over the past few years, it's been a problem. So people have actually abused this system as well. Basically, people have boosted or reverse boosted, especially people that want to get those high kill streaks. They'll just die repeatedly and just let other people, like let's say in Call of Duty, kill them, and they'll have a really crappy KD ratio, and then those same people that reverse boosted and let, a bunch of people kill them, let's say they went 0 for 26 in a Call of Duty match, well, eventually Call of Duty's algorithm will put those people into a lobby with people that are not doing well. Maybe even have, as I said before, a disability, mind you. So then those people do get destroyed by somebody that is just reverse boosting. So in reality, even though that's a more extreme example, it does happen, and it does ruin the people or the game for the people that are not as good at Call of Duty as the person that is abusing the algorithm, right? So how can we fix this? How is there going to be a solve for this? Well, I will tell you, for right now, I'm really just playing single player games. I was a little bit competitive recently in NBA 2K, and I got the reward that I wanted. It was essentially in a my team game mode. I didn't really have to try that hard, but again, I did have to pay attention, right? I think I'm pretty decent at the game, so it wasn't like the worst experience in the world. But in Call of Duty, if I ever want to get into a match in Vanguard or let's say Black Ops 3 or whatever, I'm going to have to sweat my butt off because I have like a 1.2 or something like that KD ratio. So I'm going to be put in lobbies with people that are the same, if not better. And once you get to those people that have like a 1.6 KD, I'm going to just get dumped on, right? Like I'm not that good at Call of Duty, right? So what's the solve? How can we fix this for multiplayer games? Well, again, like I said, I've been playing single player games just to kind of become more casual. I don't need to compete every 2 seconds of my life. Some people do have that addiction, unfortunately, but I think a really key factor in solving this is having different types of lobbies. Now let me explain. So for the people that do have a disability, I really am at a loss for words like on how we could fix that, right? Because here's the thing. You can't ask the devs to make a specific lobby for those people because then jerks are just going to go into that lobby and destroy them. It's a really sticky situation because even if like the Call of Duty servers, for example, were to create a specific lobby for those people, like how would they be able to show like those people are legitimately disabled in some way, right? It's tricky because again, unless you like go into every single detail for every single person that has some type of accessibility issue, it's going to be hard because they're not going to show like medical records or stuff like that. So I really don't know how to fix that one. Definitely comment down below if you have a solution for that. But for everybody else that is just trying to either be a casual gamer or a competitive gamer, there's an easy fix here, right? So let's say I'm a casual gamer. I don't want to be sweating my butt off playing Call of Duty or playing Halo Infinite or even Apex Legends or Fortnite after work or school, like just trying to compete with people that are in esports tournaments, right? Well, I think a really easy fix here is to simply have those people that don't want to sweat in an unranked lobby. where skill-based matchmaking does not apply. Some matches you'll be in games with people that are really good, but then other games you will be able to destroy them and just, get your kill streaks for, let's say, a gameplay video, or let's say you're just trying to have fun, right? Then you have a ranked lobby where skill-based matchmaking does apply. It does have it, and you will be put into matches with people the same, if not higher skill level than you. I think a lot of people have actually recommended this in the past. That's why I'm putting the solution here in this video, because it is such an obvious fix to solve the issue of people sweating so much in every single matchmaking game, multiplayer game they play. That's why a lot of people liked Elden Ring, because it was a single player game. There's no skill-based matchmaking in there. I don't think, Elden Ring was successful only because people are tired of skill-based matchmaking, but Elden Ring's a single player game, and that system, even if you invade someone else's thing, because there is PvP, right? In some way there is multiplayer. It's not like the sweaty Call of Duty lobbies or the Halo Infinite or Fortnite or Apex lobbies, right? You're able to experience the game at a single player level, and if you want to, yes, you can do PvP, but Elden Ring's not going to match you up with somebody that's just going to, eviscerate you in 2 seconds. Actually, that can happen where you do get matchmake, but it's because it's random. So if you play somebody with a lower level, anyways, you get the point. Single player games have become more prevalent. Single-player games have become, I think, a solve for the issue right now until the devs can get their ish together. It's unfortunate, but it is true. And I think at the end of the day, if multiplayer games are going to survive the, time that we're living in right now, where people are trying to become more casual gamers, then the thing here is that they need to create an unranked lobby with no skill-based matchmaking, and a ranked lobby with that same algorithm that has been plaguing multiplayer games for a while now. So I hope you all did enjoy this video. Don't forget to drop a like, subscribe if you're new. Let's set that like goal to 50. I know you guys can do it. And definitely comment down below what you think about this situation and any other solutions that you could think of. I'm Cryptix. Definitely not playing any type of skill-based matchmaking games. And signing off.